wild second quarter at least, turn of events.
Yeah.
Isaiah Baker with a technical foul. He's out of the game. Theoretically, rules he could play.
Right.
But Aaron Hill's rule means he has to sit on the bench for the rest of the game.
Coach Hill has always had a rule for as long as he's been a coach here that you get a technical, he's going to usually pull you out for the rest of the game. So,
yep. Playoff game doesn't matter.
Yeah. So they spent most of the second quarter without him.
Yep.
Closed the gap on this lead. It was 22-22 when Isaiah went out. It's tough to lose a player. It's definitely tough to lose your best player. But Hazen's doing pretty well.
This Hazen team is a very gritty team. That's into Goodwin. Goodwin over to Mellon. Mellon inside to steal, and he loses it. That's stolen away. Ooh. Oh, stolen by Reavard. Griff, look at that.
Yeah.
It's over to Shopland. Shopland out to Sauls. Sauls to Carter Hill. Hill's going to do his spin scoop off the glass, no good. Baseman got the rebound, and then it was poked away by Tyler Reavard, so it's going to stay Danville Indians' ball. Mellon inbounds to Brigham. Brigham back to Mellon. It's over to Baseman. Baseman to Goodwin. Goodwin tipped by Sauls. He's going to go. I think Sauls is going to, he's going to stop and float one up. No good. I think he might have been better if he attacked the rim there, though, Griff.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't want to give a charge away.
Oh, Griff, you see the official talking to a couple of Hazen students over there.
A couple of Hazen students? No, I didn't see it.
Just barely while he was inbounding the ball. He was talking to one in particular.
Okay.
That's into Baseman. Baseman over to Brigham. Brigham goes out to Mellon. Mellon screened by Brigham. A carry on Mellon. Griff, I think I've seen more carries called tonight than I have all season in any game of basketball.
If you're gonna start calling them, you gotta keep calling them. That's the thing, and it's kind of like holding in football. It kind of happens on every play.
You can't call a holding and then not call a holding for the rest of the game.
That's right.
It's over to Little Shopper. Little Shopper looked inside to Hill. Ooh, Steele almost stole it. Can't say steal with the steal because then it's just like saying steal a bunch of times. But Hill does get the finish off the glass. That's one thing you can count on. Carter Hill, you can call him the Windex man. Well, actually, I think that's if you get rebounds. But 6:14 left to go in the third quarter. 31-31 tie. Griff, you see very low-scoring half. Skip pass over to Ethan Shopland. That goes to Piandrelli. Piandrelli to Hill. Hill over to Sauls. Griff, that is a thing of beauty.
Beautiful passing by Carter Hill underneath the basket.
Really good pass. Steele with it. He's going to try a deep three. Up off the front of the rim, no good. They get the rebound. Brigham goes up, no good. Okay. So Griff, who was the travel on Reavard?
So that's a little confusing.
They kind of locked elbows and then Brigham kind of pulled them on the ground.
But it was weird because it was kind of hard to tell who had the ball. I don't know. That's one I'll have to go to the replay and watch.
I don't know. It could have been a jump ball. I think you could have called a couple different things there, Griff. Could have been a foul. Could have been a jump ball. So. But nonetheless, it's Danville ball. It's into Steele. Ooh, Steele, that was actually a nice pass, Griff.
Really nice pass, but a really nice block by Tyler Revard.
It was. Sauls, he goes into Piangerelli. He goes over to Shopland. Shopland into Revard, and he gets fouled. As Gould is going to check in. Gould is going to check in for Goodwin. As the little shopper laces him up, the Nikes. Bet he wants to make sure those things are nice and tight. That's why I get Velcro.
I feel like they should reintroduce Velcro, you know?
No, I don't wear Velcro. I wear laces, but I normally knot them 6 times. That's into Hill. Hill looks, Hill try it. Hill kept trying to go inside to Revard, and eventually he does, but Revard will miss. Brigham's going to take it up. Revard's going to pick him up full court. Look at this full court D by Revard, Griff. That's out to Mellon. Forward. Mellon for 3. Yep, that was center on center, Griff.
Yeah.
Or what?
Bringing the ball up the court.
Or what Hazen has of a center in Tyler Revard. That foul is on Ethan Gould. His first foul. That's into Sauls. Sauls over to Hill. And there's a foul, Griff. Right inside.
Looked like a clean block, but they had a better view than we did, of course.
Yep, because they're there and we're here. Even though I think you can see things a little better from a bird's eye view. That foul was on Ethan Gould. His 4th, Griff. He has 4 for the Danville Indians. Sauls hits the first as Jacob Baseman checks in for him. And I believe Christian Young comes in as well. Sauls hits them both. Griff, you know, that's one thing you can always rely on with most of this Hazen team, and definitely Derek Sauls. Nice shooting to foul on.
Yeah, you got to be able to get those.
Ethan Mellon's going to keep his dribble. And a carry called on Ethan Mellon. There you said, Griff. It's like one of those things. Once you start calling carries, you can't stop calling carries. Piangerelli to Revard, who almost loses it, but he gets the finish out of it instead. We like that a little bit better than a turnover. Griffey played a little volleyball in his hands.
Yeah.
Pencil ran away. Griff, he took it into 2 people right there. The foul will be on Nate Piangerelli, his 2nd. Baseman to inbound. Baseman inbounds it to Young, and Young gets the bucket and the bruise off the glass. Logan Young finish off the glass with the left hand. Now Lincoln Mitchell's going to come down to the announce table. I shouldn't say announce table, we're the announcers. Down to the check-in table. He comes in for Tyler Revard. Oh, as I said, Logan Young made the layup, and now he's going to try for the and one attempt. And he converts the three-point play. That's into Sauls. Sauls over to Piangerelli. Piangerelli over to Sauls. Sauls looked inside to Hill, and it's thrown away underneath the hoop. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Danville basketball. Griff, so far Ian Steele's been held scoreless by this Wildcat team.
Well,
I probably spoke too soon.
Nope.
Got lucky. Got lucky, Griff.
Yeah, he looked like he was headed.
Yep, that also probably could have been called the charge.
Yeah.
But a travel on Ian Steele. There it is, Griff, number 2, again with the flop, like you said. That's good hustle by Nate Piangerelli. You gotta love the good hustle defense right there as he picks him up off the ground. Griff, you saw that he went for the steal on Steele, and then Steele dove for the ball, and then Piangerelli dove over Steele.
A lot of hustling out there.
It is. Looked like a baseball player on that dive. Maybe they need to get Piangerelli on the diamond this year. You never know. Nate might be a darn good baseball player. I spoke too soon, Griff. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. Griff, I knew I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, he's too good to stay
is.
scoreless for too long.
Ian Steele, yeah, and it's like the same with Isaiah Baker. He's too good to not score. That foul will be on Logan Young, his 3rd for the Danville Indians. That's into Piangerelli. It's a tie game, 37-37, 3:34 left in the 3rd. It's over to Shoplin. Shoplin to Mitchell. Mitchell to Hill. Ooh, and Hill gets pinned off the glass by Ian Steele. It's over to Baseman. Baseman for 3, and he hits it. Jacob Baseman hits the 3. 40-37 lead for the Danville Indians. We'll take a second to thank our sponsor, Jasper Hill Farm, 533-2644, best cheese in the world, and Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week, breakfast served all day. Griff, a lot of really action-packed basketball tonight.
This has been pretty wild. Yeah, back and forth game. Hazen's plenty capable of coming back from this.
They are. You know, Griff, this might be the best game when it comes to close scoring-wise that we've called since Montpelier.
That's true, I guess.
Because a lot of Hazen's wins that they've had at home have been 20 to 30-point wins.
That's true.
Like they had 87 on Fairfax, Griff.
Yeah.
87.
That was a lot.
87, Griff. I remember looking at the VPA all-time record books just to see what the highest scoring game in history was. There was a game at the Odd, Griff, and it was like 105 to 86 or something like that. Incredible. Sauls over to Hill. Hill inside to Shoplin. Tried to go off the glass, couldn't get it. He gets fouled inside, so Shoplin's going to head to the line for 2. And you know, Griff, this hardwood floor definitely doesn't sound forgiving when you hit it hard.
No, some of these guys go down hard on this floor, and really just putting it all out there.
That foul's on Christian Young, his 2nd. If we see one referee talking to, I believe, literally every single coach on Hazen's staff, talked to Mike Baker, he talked to Adam Gann, he talked to Aaron Hill. I don't know if he talked to Dan Kish, but he definitely talked to Mike, Adam, and Aaron. Shoplin's first free throw was no good. Here's his 2nd. That one's no good either. And Mitchell gets the rebound. Griff, it's been a rough night for Little Shopper.
It's a long game, a lot of game left for him.
There is. And it's not a bad thing, Griff. Everybody has those nights, like I said. You know, even NBA players, LeBron James, you name it, they all go through those nights, Griff. Now into Sauls. Sauls into Hill. Hill to Piangerelli. Piangerelli is a small kid, Griff, but he can take a hit. Was Nate a soccer player, Griff?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think Nate played soccer.
But I don't, you know, I think there might have been a JV team, and what is he, an 11th grader right
yeah.
now? He's 11th grader? He might have been on the JV team, I'm not sure.
Yep. Piangerelli's first free throw is no good. Piangerelli's second one, that's up and good. Griff, that pushes Nate Piangerelli to 4.
He's had a great game, and yeah, like it's great to see him back in the lineup.
He's taking some tough hits too, Griff.
He does not seem like he was out for a little while with an injury. He seems like he is going full throttle.
And definitely not an ankle injury at that.
Yeah.
Which is what it was.
Seems plenty mobile.
He does. And he's taking some hits too, Griff, like I said. Ooh, Ian Steele, that was a tough shot. Look at the hustle by Lincoln Mitchell.
Yeah, that kid can work.
Did you see that pass, Griff? Did you see that play, Griff, though? That pass by Lincoln Mitchell. And now a charge call on Derek Sauls. That's his 4th, Griff. Back-to-back 4 foul games for Derek Sauls.
Oh, man. I feel bad. Nate is limping around.
Oh, Buckets Benway is going to get some early action, Griff.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to see Buckets Benway in the game, but not in a moment like this. We were just talking about how great Nate was doing, and he's headed to the bench.
Griff, it seems like we're jinxing everything tonight.
I know.
Struggling tonight, Griff. It's just not our night. It's over to Baseman. Baseman, it's tipped. And picked up by Revard. That's up to David. Oh, Griff, look at this. We have Davison and Buckets Benway.
Oh, Buckets, you got to take that shot, buddy.
But he's going to go to the rim. Bucket in the bruise for Buckets Benway.
Wow.
That's how you make a statement when you come into the game, Griff.
He's fired up. I love it.
You love to see Owen Buckets Benway fired up. We call him Buckets for a reason because that's what he gets, Griff. And that's exactly what he did right there. You know, Griff, that's not a play you see too often, at least on varsity from Owen.
Oh,
you know, Owen normally is going to shoot the shot as opposed to take it to the rim. But this time he takes it to the rim, gets the foul, and he's going to go to the line for 1.
Huge basket.
I love this. He might be my player of the game already. Ooh, but he does not make the free throw. But Griff, like I said, very good to see Buckets Benway getting some early minutes, Griff. I love to see it. It's over to Mellon. Mellon for 3. It's up and no. Oh, my God. Did you see how high Ian Steele got?
Skied for it, yeah.
Griff, was there a technical foul call or no?
I believe so. A technical foul, and I'm not sure on who or what was going on.
I don't think it was on Steele because the ref just came to the table and didn't say a technical. Like he didn't say that there was any technical. Steele is the shooter. I believe it was on 2, Griff.
Okay.
Actually, no, Griff. They have 0 with.
Well, up on the scoreboard, yeah, it says
0-3. So it could have been, but he's going to shoot his hoop because he made the basket.
That's right.
So he did make the basket. They said the basket counted. They said the basket counted, so he's going to shoot 1.
Yeah.
It's going to go.
So now I think we get shots on the other end of the court.
Should be shots on the other end of the court. Yep, there will be, Griff. And then it's going to be Hazen basketball. Stephen Martin's going to head to the foul line. That put Ian Steele at an even 20, Griff. Stephen Martin misses the first. Ooh, Martin missed both the technical free throws, Griff. 2 huge free throws there. Griff is
they're all huge, but there's, we got 9 minutes and 45 seconds left to play in this game, so.
Griff, and so we are going to see Ian Steele head to the bench. As Colby Miller checks in for him. So Griff, the 2 star players getting teased tonight.
Oh man, this has been a wild game.
That foul is on Aaron Goodwin, his 4th. Yeah, but Griff, I wonder if Danville's coach has the same policy as Aaron Hill. If you get a tee, are you out of the game, or what?
I don't know.
We'll see, because it's still the 3rd quarter, so we will see if Steele returns for the 4th. Hill hit the free throw. As Griff, like we said, the star players for both teams getting technicals and heading to the bench.
Yeah, it's kind of back to an even playing field now.
It is. That's if Steele stays out.
Right.
Which, like I said, he's out right now.
Yeah.
That's over to Baseman. Baseman over to Miller. That's into Brigham. Out to Miller. He gets fouled, so he's going to head to the line and shoot 2. Colby Miller. See who the foul's on. That foul is on. Ooh. Tyler Reeve already picks up his 3rd. Sorry, I was yawning, Griff. Griff, like we said, we have Buckets Benway and we have Tyson Davison.
A couple of JV superstars who had a great JV game. It was pretty close at halftime, but by the end of the game, it was not. They really took it to Danville.
Yep.
JV squad.
So Little Shopper is going to come in for Tyson Davison, and Lincoln Mitchett's going to come in for Stephen Martin. So it's a 43-42 lead for the Wildcats, or for the Indians, Danville. Jeez and Crow, James. Missed them both. Mitchett's going to get the board. It's over to Hill. Mitchett over to Hill. Hill stops, pops, no good. And then the shot is no good by Rivard. But Danville comes down with it. So it looks like Christian Miller is in a little bit of pain as he just got taken out fighting for that rebound, Griff.
A lot of bodies under there.
Yeah. If I said in certain times tonight, it looks like it's a WWE match. Get out the tables, ladders, and chairs. That's into Brigham. Brigham over to Mellon. Mellon goes out to Young. Young over to Baseman. Baseman into Brigham. Brigham out to Mellon. He's picked up by Buckets Benway. That's back out to Mellon. Good D by Owen Benway. Dylan Brigham's going to try a 3. It's up and no good. Griff, we're going to get a double foul. So Colby Miller is going to pick up a foul for the Danville Indians. And then Lincoln Mitchett's going to pick up his second. for the Wildcats. So, Griff, we have a double foul on the play.
Pretty rare play. Seen a lot of rare things tonight.
We have 2 rare technical fouls, some rare carry calls. Now we get a rare double foul. I have seen double fouls called in the past. Like you said, they just don't happen very often. So I think we're going to have free throws on both ends then, because as both teams are in the bonus, I think.
Interesting.
So I don't really know how they're going to play this, Griff. Looks like Miller's going to step to the foul line for the Danville Indians. So, Griff, I think that we are going to have free throws on both ends.
So this is a little interesting. No, looks like they're going out of bounds.
Yep. Looks like they're going out of bounds as Stephen Martin comes in for Lincoln Mitchell. I tell you, Griff, Lincoln is a big boy, so he is a force inside sometimes.
He's a tough dude.
He is a very tough kid. Lincoln played soccer too, so.
Oh man, he was a great defender. I don't know if we got any soccer fans out there, but man, he played some serious central defender. And
oh, Griff, he was a truck.
And if you would not have thought that he was a freshman when he was out there just careening across the field and making huge clears that went onto the roof.
Did he actually kick a ball onto the roof?
I don't know. I think he could though.
Did Lance Hall use his good hands up on the roof and pull it in? So at the end of the third quarter, it's a 43-42 lead for the Danville Indians. Oh, Griffin, we are going to see Ian Steele. He just put his hand down on the table.
Okay.
That means Aaron Hill's going to have to pull a wild card and throw Isaiah back in.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Hey, it's all arbitrary. No judgment either way. Whatever,
No, it's
coaches are allowed to do whatever they want to do.
And they can. Yep. And we don't fault Aaron in any way for
of course not.
sitting Isaiah. And I mean, like you said, that's as long as Aaron's been here, which Aaron's been here for 20 years. Like, as long as he's been here, he's always had that policy. And I think it's a very fair policy, you know.
You
get a technical foul, you go to the bench.
Kind of like. Yeah, it's more important than winning and losing is sportsmanship, right?
It is.
At the end of the day, where everybody's out here trying to just do their best.
Yep. Whether they deserve it or not, still, a technical was called. So.
Yeah.
We haven't seen much of Jaden Baker tonight.
No, we saw him for a little bit. You mentioned, we haven't seen him on the broadcast for a while, but you mentioned that he didn't play in Morrisville against Peoples at Peoples.
On Monday night.
So I don't really want to speculate, but I think there's an injury a little bit that he's nursing. We saw him at the very end. I think it was the very end of the first quarter with just a couple seconds left. They put him in there kind of
and
as
then I don't think he's played since.
Yeah. So, that's another good policy to kind of have, is that really your player's health is the most important thing.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with Nate Piangerelli as well, who's played a very fantastic game tonight.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, Ian Steele is in the game. That's over to Martin. Martin's a very fierce competitor as well. Griff, I'm interested to see who this foul is going to be on. Oh, they're going to call it on Rivard, his fourth. Little up and under foul right there. See, kind of a little sweeping foul there by
looks like he tried to, in going for that rebound, he kind of got under a player who was jumping.
Yep.
So, hey, here's the thing we always kind of bring up, the 90 feet for free.
What do you mean when you say 90 feet?
So, I guess it's not actually 90 feet. It's like 85.
Because free throw is a 15-foot shot.
And then the court itself is, I forget
85 feet long.
It's 85 feet long? Okay.
I believe so, yes, in high school anyway.
70 feet for free.
Mellon hits the free throw.
They didn't, have to get the ball through the defense at all to get up there.
Yep.
They just get free throws.
Yep, and Mellon hit them both. I understand the saying now. It's like,
okay,
there's no, you don't have to go through the defense or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just a foul called and you're shooting.
Not a figure of speech, just a...
Nope.
Just, I didn't know the math. Now it's...
I believe a high school hoop is 80, high school hoop I hope the hoops are not 85 feet high. I meant the court length is 85 feet long. Griff, could you imagine an 85-foot tall hoop? Who's playing on that, the Globetrotters?
I don't think even Ian Steele could dunk on that.
No, and he can jump out of the gym. He could probably jump up there and grab that rafter. If he really felt like it. Griff, I still think we may see a dunk attempt by Ian Steele at some point tonight. And a foul on Christian Young. It's his fourth for the Danville Indians. Martin's going to head to the line for 2. Martin is at the line for 2. Missed the first. As Logan Young checks in for Christian Young. I think they're brothers, Griff. They look pretty similar.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Griff, I remember Jacob Baseman playing up his freshman year in a game at PA.
Yep.
For this Danville Indians team.
Yep.
And he just checked into the game, Griff. Oh, Ian Steele's 3 is no good. He checked into the game, Griff, and I feel like he hit 3 straight threes. He did something pretty crazy as a freshman. Ethan Shopland with it. Might have even been last year, Griff. It was either last year or his freshman year. That's over to Hill. So I believe, yep, that's Ian Steele's 4th, Griff. 4 on Ian Steele.
Well, you know, you were wondering if he was going to be playing anymore.
He did go back into the game.
It's a little precarious for him.
It does. The technical, because not only does a technical count as a different type of foul, Griff, it also counts as a foul towards your regular resume as well.
Yep.
Hill missed them both. And Griff, that's 5 for Derek Sauls. I already know that he was at 4. I'm positive of that. And now Jaden Baker is going to come on in. Jaden comes in for Derek Sauls. So Jacob Baseman's going to head to the free throw line. He hits it. Baseman hit the first. As we said, that is 5 fouls, so Derek Sauls is now out of the game. Another key player for the Wildcats. Baker with it now. Baker over to Martin. Martin to rebar through the contact, no good. He gets the rebound, he goes up, that one's no good. Steele gets the rebound. Steele, a little floater up and good. Ethan Shopland tries the 3, it's no good. Then Steele gets the rebound. Griff, they're going at a fast pace right now. I can't hardly keep up. Ooh, Steele almost got the roll off the rim, didn't quite get it. He's gonna get up and dig back to the defensive end. Griff, not sure how I feel about that.
Yep.
Griff, you said he is known to flop pretty well.
Was that actually number 2?
That was 2, yes.
Okay.
That was actually number 2.
Oh boy. I mean, okay. I'm not out here.
And no, it's nothing
criticizing
against
high school.
anybody. I understand.
I'm not out here criticizing high school players for the way they play basketball, you know. But
and Carter Hill gets the scoop finish. Griff, this one's going to come down to the wire. It's up to Baseman. Oh, Griff, if he had the lane. And Ian Steele hits the three. Griff, I tell you, if they had left Ian Steele, that might have been it for that rim in the paint. Oh my good gosh. Jaden Baker, I'm not used to seeing him pull one from down there. I'm used to his brother pulling it from down there. But Jaden normally doesn't shoot him that deep, but that's okay. He's got a carry. He's got an open green light, Griff. He's got an open green light.
Yeah.
As Ethan Gould checks in for Ian Steele. Logan Young went for the steal there and almost got it. So Stephen Martin's going to head to the line for two, Griff. That was a strong take right into the contact by Martin.
Yep, heads up play. He lost his defender on the aggressive steal attempt.
Speaking of steal,
basket.
Speaking of Steele, Ian Steele's going to come back in for Ethan Gould.
It looks like he was a little banged up.
Ian?
Went out for just a split second there and came back in.
He did hit the ground pretty hard off of that layup attempt. So they're probably just sitting him for a second, making sure he was good. Martin's free throw is no good. Griff, that is something that is killing the Wildcats tonight. As Gould, by the way, fouled out for the Danville Indians. Timeout now, a full timeout for Aaron Hill. We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor, Jasper Hill Farm. 533-2644, best cheese in the world. And Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Breakfast served all day. Check out our rebroadcasts on HCTV Channel 16. Streaming live on www.hctv.us. All basketball will be archived on our website at the end of the season. Once again, huge thanks to Jasper Hill Farm and Hardwick Village Restaurant and all our sponsors that we've had throughout the season, as without them, a lot of this would not be possible. So Griff, as you see it, we're just going to take a timeout here. Both coaches are going to talk it over as Aaron Hill did call the timeout. Oh, Griff, I think he has the whiteboard in his hand. I haven't seen Aaron Hill touch a whiteboard in years in a timeout. Oh, Griff, he does.
All right.
Oh, Griff.
So we're gonna have some creativity here, some
Griff,
I think.
Oh yes, Griff. He had the whiteboard, Griff.
Okay. Let's see what we can do.
Aaron Hill does not go to that whiteboard very often, Griff. But you know Aaron Hill means business when he takes the whiteboard out. He's gonna draw up something nasty. Aaron Hill is going to draw up something nasty as the Hazen faithful is getting into this sucker. They've been good to quiet tonight, Griff. Oh, Griff, we hear some good chirping here from both the student sections. Martin, that's up, no good. Ooh. Steele goes for the rebound, knocks it out of bounds. You know, Griff, sometimes that happens going for a rebound.
Yeah, that's all you can do. It's kind of chaos trying to get rebounds. So.
It is. Oh, he tried to go for the steal. That's up to Jaden Baker. Jaden's going to spin, almost lose it. He's trapped in the corner. That's over to Martin. Martin over to Baker. Baker takes it inside. Baker through contact. Baker up. Baker no good. It's green ball. They say that was last touch by Mitchell. Griff, I thought they almost called another technical. Griff, I would have thrown this headset and walked away if that had happened.
I did not know what was going on.
If Jaden Baker had gotten a technical, Griff, I would have walked away.
What do we got going on now?
Griff, John Sperry is on the court.
Looks like he needs to go talk to some fans over here. Griff, this is not something. Griff, this might be one of the most wild games we've called yet this year.
Literally everything bad that could have happened tonight has happened. You know what I mean? Like every strange thing, every rare play that's called, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like something you don't see every day. It's over to Mellon. Mellon tries a 3. Mellon no good. Rebound down by Mitchell, and I believe Brigham's going to get the foul.
That's a great box out by Lincoln Mitchard.
Yep. Dylan Brigham's going to get the foul, his second for the Danville Indians. Yeah, Griff, you know it's never, never a good sign when you see John Sperry walking across the court. And Lincoln Mitchell cans the free throw. 52-45 lead for the Danville Indians, 4:16 left in the fourth. And Mitchell gets them both to rattle around and go in. Tyler Revard's going to check in for Lincoln Mitchell. 2 big free throws there by Mitchell, Griff.
Yeah, he's had a great game.
He really has. Lincoln has done a lot of things very, very well tonight. Griff, that was just a play of having numbers, Griff. A 2-on-1 fast break. So Dylan Brigham's going to head to the line and shoot 2 for the Danville Indians.
Oh. Lincoln comes back to the scorer's table.
He does. Lincoln's going to come in for Stephen Martin, I think.
No, I think Tyler Revard fouled out. That was number 5 for Tyler.
Yep, Tyler fouled out. So Lincoln's right back in, Griff. Brigham hits the free throw. And he hits the second one. Griff, so, yeah, it's just kind of funny, you know what I mean? Every wild thing that could happen tonight has.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've seen lots of carry calls, which are something we don't see very often. We've seen a 4-point play, Griff. We've seen a 4-point play. By the way, that foul is going to be inside on Dylan Brigham, his third. So that's going to send Carter Hill to the foul line. But Griff, we've seen a 4-point play. We've seen plenty of carry calls. We've seen a technical foul on both sides. We've seen John Sperry walk over and talk to some fans. We've seen a double foul.
Yeah.
Like just crazy, Griff. Funny how things happen sometimes.
It's like a full moon or something, right? Isn't that what they say?
Like a blue moon, once in a blue moon. There we go.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Did Hill hit the first one too, Griff?
He missed the first, hit the second.
Okay. That's what I thought. Brigham went out to Young. Young went up for it, and he got fouled. So Logan Young's going to head to the foul line as Jaden Baker picks up his first foul. Young shoots the free throw. That one's good. So now Baker brings it up. Baker with it. Baker over to Martin. Martin goes to Hill. Hill's going to try a 3. Oh, and he hits it, Griff.
Beautiful shot.
Griff, that pushes Carter Hill into double figures. So Ian Steele's going to head to the line for 2. Griff, I thought for a second he was going to try and go for a posterizer. That would have been... Griff, I don't know what I would have done if I saw a posterized dunk.
Lincoln Mitchard put the kibosh on that, but it cost him a foul.
Did. No, that was actually on Stephen Martin, Griff.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But he only has 2 fouls, so he has a couple to give. Can't give too many, but you can give a couple. Ian Steele's at 27, by the way.
Wow.
Baker with it. Baker over to Little Shopper. It's inside to Hill. It looked like it was going to be a good finish off the glass, Griff. That was a nice take. And now Hill's going to get that one. Griff, that puts Carter Hill to 14. Now Baker with the steal. Hazen's trying to make a nice little run out of this, Griff. They're trying to chip away.
Carter Hill.
Carter Hill is feeling it, Griff. He
Very
had 20
impressive.
last game. He's got 14 tonight, Griff. He's going on a nice little tear. That is the 5th foul for Logan Young of the Danville Indians.
Yeah, our radio announcer next to us just
You hear
mentioned
Jamie
that's the-
Scavato over there,
Yeah.
the announcer for WLVB, says that is the 4th player to foul out for the Danville Indians. Griff, if you thought the chirping was bad tonight, you wait until People's Academy gets here, because
Okay.
it is serious business between us and Hazen. Griff, you know, Aaron Hill has a record book, and I heard about this record.
Yeah.
He has a record book of like all-time stats for like every school.
Okay.
And between People's Academy and Hazen, our rivalry is dated back to 1912.
Wow. Okay.
We've been playing each other since 1912.
Okay.
And Hazen leads 113 to 108 with the win on Monday night. And we are up like 63 to like 44 at home or something like that. We're up by a significant amount at PA. Oh, and Little Shopper gets it. And Jaden Baker. Griff, Griff, I don't know what's happening.
This is the most chaotic, insane game we've ever seen.
Griff,
Wow.
Griff, I'm confused.
Just a ton of hustle by Hazen's defense and then making tough passes and tough shots, heavily guarded underneath the basket. Man, Jaden Baker, he's spent most of the game on the bench, and he has come in and just really sparked this team.
Oh, Griff, it is crazy. Griff, they have came back to tie this thing at 57-57. 2:27 left to go. Lots of sevens on the board right now. Take a second to thank our sponsors, Jasper Hill Farm, 533-2644. Best cheese in the world, and Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week. Breakfast served all day. Griff, that is some of the best defense I've seen from the Hazen Wildcats.
Yeah, that was
Griff,
crazy.
so they got a turnover, a score, a turnover, a score, a turnover, and a score.
That's just amazing.
Griff, one of the plays,
That's just all hustle.
one of the plays bounced off Ian Steele's head. Carter Hill got it, bounced it over to Little Shopper for the bucket. Then Ian Steele lost it. They get the score.
Yeah.
It's insane, Griff. I don't, like... It's over to Baseman. Baseman's going to try a three. That's no good. That's out to Mellon. Mellon's going to try a three and can it. Ethan Mellon.
Oh, man.
Griff, what's happening? People stood up. Did Aaron Hill just get a tech? What's happening?
I don't think so. The referee spoke with Aaron Hill.
He pointed at the bench, though.
I think maybe I don't know.
Was it Isaiah? Seems like he talked to Isaiah or something. But no, that's Danville basketball, Griff. I got to mark down the points for Ethan Mellon. I have so much going on right now, Griff. I don't even know what's happening. This has been the most wild game we've called so far. The foul is on Jaden Baker nonetheless, and he gets another one. You see Aaron Hill clapping. He's like, that's a good foul. That's a good foul. Very smart in this situation.
I guess so.
Did Danville call the timeout, or did Aaron
I guess
Hill?
this was a timeout. Okay.
Aaron Hill calls the timeout. So we'll take a second to thank our sponsors, Jasper Hill Farm, 533-2644. Best cheese in the world and Hardwick Village Restaurant. Open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Breakfast served all day. Yes, you heard that, all day long. Breakfast is served down at the Hardwick Village Restaurant. Griff, this has been an insane game.
I almost don't really know what to say anymore.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I've kind of paused when something's happened, because like I don't really know what to talk about. You know what I mean? It's like,
bodies all over the place.
We've literally seen everything that could happen in a basketball game happen tonight.
Yeah.
I swear. We've even seen John Sperry talk to people. That we haven't seen all season. Griff, it is just insane basketball tonight.
Yeah, this is
that's into
quite
steal.
a night.
It is. It's over to Baseman. Baseman to Mellon. Mellon over to Goodwin. Goodwin over to Brigham. Now timeout for Danville.
Yeah, his player is trapped in the corner there. Just trying to retain possession.
We'll take one last time to thank our sponsors here, Jasper Hill Farm, 533-2644, best cheese in the world, and Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and 7 days a week, breakfast served all day. See, it is a full timeout, Griff. That's why you see the players sitting down. The coaches are going to talk it over with their team.
Yeah, that might have been because I think Danville only has full timeouts left at this
Griff,
point, or
look at
something
this.
like
We see
that. I don't know.
Caitlin Davison picking somebody up over there. That is pretty incredible. Look at this. Wild.
Caitlin Davison, the
she's
JV
strong, Griff.
Yeah, she's the JV girls team
back.
star.
Griff, and she's actually getting pulled up for playoffs, as is the whole JV team.
Cool, that's great.
And I think Caitlin is going to be a huge impact for that team, Griff.
Yeah.
Because
the JV girls team has played really, really well this year.
Caitlin is a huge part of that.
She definitely is. But the whole squad is really good, even considering the fact that they've only got like 7 players.
Yep.
And
Caitlin is in 8th grade.
Yeah, and they've got 2 of them are 8th graders.
Griff, did you know that Caitlin averages like 30 a game?
That's, I'm not surprised.
That's a nice pass, Griff.
Beautiful pass.
That really is a good pass from Ian Steele to Dylan Brigham. So Dylan Brigham got the bucket last time. Ian Steele with the basket this time on the fast break as Little Shopper tried to save it, threw it right into Ian Steele. There's a jump ball call. And yep, Danville is going to get the basketball. 64-57 lead for Danville, 1 minute left in the game. As Christian Young is going to check in for Ian Steele. Ian Steele's going to take a seat. Maybe for the last minute, we'll see, Griff. Depends on how this... It's over to Baseman. That's to Brigham. Brigham to Mellon. Griff, I kind of thought that on that fast break we might have seen an Ian Steele dunk.
Yep, Jaden Baker, extremely outsized, was able to prevent him from dunking, but...
oh, Griff, I think Ian Steele could have
so.
thrown that thing down if he really wanted to. But I don't know about throwing it down. He might have missed the dunk, but you were right. Jaden Baker, incredible hustle to get back to prevent that from being very dangerous.
Yeah, it's not easy to catch up with Ian Steele.
It's not, because you see him, Griff, he's probably about 6'1", and he's very fast. Griff, did Brigham hit either of them at the foul line? I don't think he did.
No, he missed them, and then I think he fouled
right
Shopper on the rebound.
Yep. Oh, Griff, that is a pink and blue shoes by Ethan Mellon. I thought they were red earlier or something. Maybe they changed colors. That'd be kind of cool. It's like those little race cars you used to get when you were little. You would run them under hot water and they turn into a different color. They have that for shoes? Little Shopper misses the free throw. Griff, literally everybody who has played except for Tyson Davison and Steven Martin have scored tonight for the Wildcats. I looked over at the score sheet, and this thing is massive.
You know, it's been a real team effort, and they came out and, you know, without their star player, have really just hustled hard, kind of through grit.
Oh my gosh, Little Shopper.
Hey, Shopper with big shot.
Big shot Shoplin.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call him.
It's
Big shot Shopper.
It's taking the whole team to try and stay in this game, and but they are.
There we go, Griff. I'm getting the nickname thing down. We'll call him Big Shot Shopper. Just like Robert Horry back in the day played for a number of different teams. He won 7 NBA championships. He was known for hitting clutch shots in the finals. And in the playoffs, they called him Big Shot Bob. And we're going to call Ethan Big Shot Shopper. So I think Big Shot Shopper sounds pretty good. I like Little Shopper better personally, but that was a huge three by Ethan Shoplin. Griff, like we said, it took Little Shopper a little while to start connecting on his shots tonight, but that three he connected.
Well, one thing about Ethan is that he just plays really hard all the time, and you know, if you watched him on the JV team last year, he's just out there hustling a lot and making plays. Just doing kind of stuff that needs to be done for the team. So.
Yeah, Griff, I mean, what was I going to say? Yeah, Little Shopper always plays really, really hard basketball. He does. You are correct about that.
He's aggressive.
But Little Shopper, I think you've seen his play also improve since being inserted into the starting lineup a couple weeks back.
Yep.
You were actually sick. It was your flu day when Little Shopper made his first start. So I'm glad that he's been able to continuously start so you could see it.
All right, good D by the Wildcats. They're kind of back in this now.
They are. That's one thing about the Wildcats, that never say die attitude. That's into Baker. Baker goes to Martin. Martin over to Hill. Hill goes up, no good. Brigham gets the rebound. They're going to foul him, Griff. 12.6 seconds left. Danville leads 64-60.
No, I guess the foul was on Danville, and that's huge.
Griff, he fouled out.
Wow. That's another, I think that's the 5th foul out tonight.
Yep, between the Wildcats and the Danville Indians. Oh, Ian Steele is going to come back in, Griff. This might be, this is a big move for the Danville Indians to put Ian Steele back in.
Okay, so it's under the basket instead of shots, because even though we're in the bonus, Hazen didn't have possession.
Yep, because there was a foul off the ball, I believe.
Well,
Griff, I don't know if Danville has any more subs.
this is the 4th Danville player to foul out.
Griff, does Danville have any more subs?
I think they do. I'm not sure.
They got one more, I think, Griff.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm pointing to the wrong thing. What a game. This is chaos.
Griff, literally everything that could have happened tonight in a basketball game has happened.
All right.
Griff, this is insane.
All right, 12.3 seconds left. Still going to take
So Lincoln's going to head to the foul line. And he hits the first one. Griff, huge free throw.
You know, he's got a really nice shot considering that he's also like the biggest bruiser on the squad.
He is. Lincoln looks like he pumps iron and he's clanging and banging in the gym all day. Clanging and banging in the weight room, I should say. I don't know if Hazen has a weight room, but.
Yeah, we do. I, for one, know.
Because Griff himself used to be toned like The Rock back in his day.
No, I can't really say that. But I do know that old Lincoln, he grew up on a farm, and
oh yeah, that's what you get when you're throwing hay bales around all the time in the summer.
He's not afraid to tangle with people here.
I tell you, Griff, those hay bales can get heavy. Trust me, I know.
Oh yeah.
He ain't afraid to get in there and tango with people like they're cordwood. 64-61 lead for the Indians. Make that 65. as the free throw is good by Brigham. And Brigham hits them both. Griff, that might put the end to this one.
So it looks like a foul on Bazemore?
Baseman. You're thinking of Kent Bazemore.
I am. Every time you said his name, I was thinking of Kent Bazemore. Yeah. But.
Yeah. I'm surprised you know who Kent Bazemore is. Kind of a nobody.
I know.
Timeout with 4.5 seconds left in the game.
Okay. All right.
Griff, I think that this might seal the deal, Griff. Actually, I don't know, Griff. If he hits them both, they get a steal and they hit a 3.
See, that's the thing, is that they had that spell a little while ago where they just kept getting stealed and bucket and stealed and buckets and stealed and bucket. They just need to do that one more time.
Yeah, but in this case, they would need to hit both free throws and then hit the 3.
That's tough. But
it is.
Hey, you know what? They're all still out
we
there.
have seen crazier things happen tonight.
Just tonight we have seen crazier things happen than that. So
yes.
Who knows?
Very insane, Griff. I don't even know what to think sometimes.
Crowd is on their feet.
Griff, by the way, also spoke with the Linden Hornets basketball coach. He was in attendance tonight.
Nice.
So, Griff, like I said, we've seen stranger things happen tonight. So
We've seen, yeah.
You never know. And Jaden Baker is headed to the foul line. So, Griff, I feel like I got to yell into my mic. Getting loud in here.
The crowd is going wild.
I feel like I can talk quietly and you're still going to hear me. Griff, that was a huge miss by Jaden Baker. That might put an end to this one, Griff.
Well, it was a long shot. I think, Jaden Baker's had an excellent night tonight.
Yep. 66-62. So, Griff, they're going to foul with 3.4 seconds. So, Griff, if I had to pick a player of the game tonight for the Hazen Wildcats, Griff, I'm going to pick Little Shopper tonight.
Little Shopper. All right.
And Little Shopper, no, you know what, Griff? I take that back. I pick Lincoln Mitchell.
Okay. Yep, I agree.
Lincoln Mitchell had a great game, Griff. He did so many things well off the ball. Griff, he did so many things well off the ball, making a lot of big-time plays, playing good defense. He hit some big buckets on the offensive end as well.
Oh, yeah. He's a hustler.
Griff, I would have to say that Little Shopper is a runner-up. And that's a final tonight, folks. The Danville Indians take down your Hazen Wildcats 67-62. That is the final. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and we will see you next time.